I like this question you guys have asked me. I'm very clear that, I mean, we know that there's a whole rainbow of people out there. So people buy single, they'll buy in same-sex couples, they'll buy multi-generational. But if it's a heterosexual couple, who do you think is making the emotional decision to buy that house? Typically, is it the man or the woman? Now, you might be in an unusual heterosexual couple saying it's the man, but the majority, like 99% of the time, when I ask that question, people go, the woman. And the men go, it's the wife. Yep. You know, okay, you might agree on things like budget, location, but it's the wife usually, or the partner, that has the emotional final decision. So the question is, when you dress the property, I know that it's quite a long question. I know that you've said it's the woman that's usually making that decision to buy the property rather than the husband. So would I get a woman to do it? Which is a lovely question, but not necessarily, because like I subscribe to quite a few design magazines. And for example, Living It, I get Elle Decor and Living Etc. Two of the ones I really like. Elle and Living Etc. It's a guy who's the editor of that magazine. So home design styled by men, or chosen by men, curated by men. So it doesn't really matter if it's a man or a woman. What matters is that it appeals to the person who's making the decision. And two of my friends who I've worked with for years, Peter and Monica, they run at the moment, they probably won't do it forever, so grab them while they're doing it because they're amazing at it. They run a styling business called Keys to Doors, and their results are absolutely superb. Best home stages I've seen. And let's just throw in an added extra. So no, you don't need a woman to do it, but let's think about her support group. So if a woman is going to be making the emotional decision out of the couple on the home, she is also going to ask her people to support her. So because it's the biggest buying decision she's probably going to have in her life, like, you know, homes are the biggest amount of money people spend usually in their lives. And who is she going to ask? She's going to ask her mum. I mean, she might ask her dad as well, but her mum, her sister, like I've talked to my mum like loads of times in a week, you know. So she's going to ask her mum, she's going to ask her sister. My sister and I WhatsApp pretty much every day, every few days at the very least. She's going to ask her friends. Oh my God, my friends and I talk to each other every day on WhatsApp. She's going to ask her children. You know, I'm in contact with mine. She's going to ask maybe her co-workers. How are they going to see the property? They're going to see the property by seeing it online. So your photos need to be on point, your styling needs to be on point, your descriptions need to be on point. Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman doing it, but you've got to back up her decision making so that her support group, her supportive decision makers saying, "Oh, love, I don't really like the look of that one," think, "No, I love it. It's brilliant." So make sure all of your styling is in point, but you don't need to do it yourself if you're not very good at it. You can get home stagers like Keys to Doors, Peter and Monica, or others, or you can go to IKEA and just literally snap the whole scene and buy it, or you can do what I do, which is devour house magazines by the barrel load and then put in the latest design. So you've got options, haven't you? But no, it doesn't need to be a woman doing the styling, even though it is more likely in a heterosexual couple to be a woman making the emotional decision to buy your property, flipping, and thereby making you a lot of money. Good luck to you. And like the vid if it's useful. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I've got so many more videos ready for you guys. And send it to a friend who's flipping at the moment. And also, hop onto my website, thegoodpropertycompany.co.uk. We've completely redone the website for you. It's been a labour of love, a really fun project, and I've made it super simple and super easy. This is all available for you to download now. Lots of free checklists, lots of free stuff, brilliant masterclasses, lots of downloadables straight away. I hope that vid was really useful to you. I got more free stuff that's going to be super useful to you. I got free downloads. This one over here is the buy to sell posing kit. Download it, checklist it, make sure you've got everything you need for buy to sell.